This video I'm going to show you how to access the user guide on Classpad.net, which is the free math software. Here's the landing page for Classpad.net, and you can access the user guide whether you're in your own account or whether you're just as a guest. So I'm going to just show you where it exists. So I'm going to hit Start Exploring, and this comes up to the initial start page if you're just exploring. And you can start working here, doing whatever you want to do. These are the options. But if you're not sure what to do, the question mark up here is where you're going to find your help. And this is where the user guide exists. So if I click that, whether I'm in my account or just in as a guest, you'll see the first thing listed is the user guide. And this is a really helpful tool to learn how to use Classpad all on your own. So you'll notice over here on the left, it has all the different stickies. So first, general paper, and then also each sticky. So there's a calculation sticky. So number 2 is how to do all the functionality related to that. There's a graphing sticky. So here's all of that information. There's a statistical sticky, a geometry sticky, a sequence. So each sticky has its own little help menu. And you can just go through them as you want. So you'll see we're in page operations, and it will list all the different things that we'll learn how to do. So you can go to something very specific if you want. So let's say we want to figure out how do we change the color of the paper. And when you click it, you get these nice little visuals with specific how-to buttons. What I like to do is, if I'm not sure of something, is I'll click on something and I'll open a second window and have my Classpad.net paper open. And then on the other window, I have my user guide, and I just can kind of work along with the steps. Let's say I want to go into geometry. So if I click over here on the navigation panel, it takes me to geometry. Here's all the topics within geometry. So this is all the different functionalities that I would need to possibly do with geometry. So maybe I want to know how to lock a point. And when I click that, it brings me to that specific section on geometry. It goes through the steps, and then it has these nice visuals that show me what to do. So the user guide is an incredibly helpful tool that helps you learn the software, and you can have it open in its second window while you're doing something else. So let me just show you what I mean by that. Let's say I'm here in my paper. If I separate this window out, I now can minimize it, and I can actually work on my paper and kind of go toggle back and forth as I'm trying to learn something. So it says draw a line segment. So let me get my geometry tool up and draw a line segment, and then back to my help. So different ways that you could use the user guide. But the user guide is incredibly helpful. And again, it's found up here whether you're in an account or not. It's found up at the right top corner. Click the question mark, and there's the user guide, and then you choose what you're interested in finding, and you will see a list of options, and each time you pick a list, it will take you to that section, and you'll have both written directions and visuals to support you. So this is great for you and students.